This is Luton. Right, good evening everyone. So despite having worked a 12-hour day today and despite feeling absolutely destroyed, I thought that I would try and put something out, so here we are. Now, the other day someone had commented that I rarely put any kind of vehicle heavy footage rounds up, and that's because generally I don't do that. And the reason for that is because I'm usually on the ground doing what needs to be done instead of dicking around in the air, which people tend to do poorly. I like how this guy's just randomly firing, that's all good. I actually wanted to take one of my guys to start off with on this one, but this blueberry guy jumped in, so whatever, off we go. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in this one. I haven't watched this. This was from ages ago. This was like a week or two ago, so I don't know what's going on here. I'll just look at it and talk it through. I remember there was a couple of fails I had, but overall it was okay, I guess. Thing is, you see, what will happen, as with all videos that go up, is a lot of the time you'll have people who will play for multiple games, multiple maps in a helicopter, and then post the best one. So the same way that people post, they'll play like Metro for like 20 games in a row, and then post one where they manage to hand it out and go, oh my god, I kicked ass. And it's like, no, I'm just going to put in this footage. I do pretty okay, I guess, I don't know. Could be doing with being a little bit more accurate right there though, seeing as I was shooting over the top of those guys. My style of flying generally is to kind of like fly fast and low, which means that it was really hitting that guy on the ground. The rockets have really been affected quite a lot by their splash damage, which was changed. It's been made a lot more concentrated, so you really have to hit a target much more directly in order to take them down now. And you'll notice this on vehicles as well, everything like that. And you can see, there we go, you see, if you get a direct hit on a person like that, then obviously they're going to go down. But if you hit around them, the splash damage is a lot weaker than it was pre-patch. Well, it's not weaker, it's just there's less of it, I think that's the right thing. I can't remember what the exact change was, but anyway, so yeah, people are moving up and we're picking them off. That's basically what you do. I run with the ECM. As everybody knows, I love the ECM because it's much better than flares. Flares will give you a fairly reliable fairly reliable distraction on most missiles fired at it. I was trying to take down obviously the anti-aircraft vehicle here, but the ECM has got loads of advantages, as I've listed in my other videos that I'm not going to go into now. And you can see that by running the ECM I am managing to be protected by these guys, and you can hear I'm getting multiple lock-ons here. Fired the ECM, and as we know in helicopters, for some reason it works, so managed to get that one away there. I remember when I started playing Battlefield 3, the controls for the heli felt way different to how they were on Bad Company 2 and so on, and Bad Company 1, and even Battlefield 2 a little bit, although that was different because that was PC, so I couldn't really compare for those two. I think this fail's bad. Yeah, epic fail from me there. Just misjudged the ground a little bit there, and consequently hit into the water a bit there. One of my guys bailed out, but unfortunately, as a consequence, we got a blueberry pilot. Let's see what happens here. I actually can't remember what happens. Maybe I'll get some good gun kills. Yeah, he's hovering up. I think I ditched flares or something there, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! And this is why I generally don't get into helicopters with random pilots, because of this. What the hell was that? You just crashed it straight into the ground. Let's see if my mic is making any movement here on the scoreboard. No, I seem to be subdued and very quiet. Maybe I was just having a moment of like blinded stunningness, just couldn't think of anything to say because I didn't know what happened. I think I wanted to play this round on the heli, so I think I wait for the heli. What am I doing? Yes, there's only heat seekers. Now I'm just waiting to capture the heli back a little bit. Let's just take a look at the map right now, see what's going on the map. So they've got a tank cap, they've got a mine on the main road, and you can see they've got 2 to 3 guys on the, I guess, south shore there. The best route into this base, I find, is to, you see that boat on the right? I was actually saying to my guys, oh, I remember what happened in this round. I was saying to my guys, right, you see the boat back at the base. I said to them, take that boat, go under the bridge, down along the south coast there, come in around the back of A. Best way to get into this base. If you just go over the hill, you'll just get cut to pieces by the defence, and you can actually see them doing it. Like this is what I told them to do. See there goes Nos, look, off it goes around the island, and we should see him on the map. Actually, you just see him go past over there, and that way you see he can flank around the whole enemy, jump out, spawn the squad, and be ready to go. Now I can't remember. Martin's just hopping out for me here. Right, off we go. Now the only downside is that Martin spawned with me, so that means Nos currently on his own, so I was trying to get there as soon as I possibly could to give him some support. So I'm going as literally fast as I can to get there, and you can see, and you see, Nos managed to flank. You see up on the hill here, look, we've got like 2, 3 guys. Now look at these idiots, what the hell are they doing? They're pushing right up. What complete fools. Okay, they've pushed right up on top of the hill, and as a consequence they've left their base completely open, and you can see, look, Graham right now is going on to B. Nos managed to pretty much solo A there, apart from the fact that they had a couple of guys spawn back in, but the confusion and chaos created by that flanking move has now meant that their entire front defences, oh, kiss on the ground there, their entire front defences have just collapsed, and now you can see we have completely dominated the base. And as I've said a million times before, look at what's happening on the ground right now. They've gone from what seemed a very strong defence to a completely open and completely destroyed defence. Same mistake every time, and I say it to my guys a million times over. If you are defending, do not push hard forward, okay? You got to think of my favourite rule of defence, golden circle, okay? You stay within the golden circle, and that area, okay, the golden circle is the area in which you are able to get back to the target to defuse it, okay? If you are outside of the golden circle, then you need to have enough other people nearby the target to be able to do the same thing. But if you all push forward like those stupid people were doing, okay, then all that's going to happen, yes, they will push back the attackers for a little time, but eventually what's probably going to happen is what happened from there. Someone will flank around and the entire base will go down, probably when, you know, they've spent a long time trying to pick up the tickets. Taking a bit of fire there, they're obviously a little bit pissed. They're obviously not feeling brave enough for the going under the bridge. Oh yeah, they're locking on. So see, I'm just running ECM there, prevent the lock, go low, get away. If you come up direct on the base here with the heli, you can, you know, it doesn't matter too much, but often I like to do this, just go around the back, and then that way, often their attention will be focused. I think I remember what happens here. Their attention will be focused straight ahead, okay? And you can hear Martin locking them up. There we go. Now I'm dropping ECM because I'm getting locked on. Missile on it, rockets to finish it off. Okay, and again their focus was completely taken by people coming over the front. We've just come in and cleared them out. And of course the other thing is that, you know, if you're attacking from behind a vehicle like a tank or something like that, you're going to be hitting the weakest part of it, so you've got much more likelihood of taking it out in one go. And you see, and I'm just going to take out these mines here as well. Do that, so I'm clearing the way. Okay, so I'm thinking about my guys on the ground. I'm not just thinking about picking up the kills. I'm thinking, okay, we need to get that armor in. And now we're just laying down suppression fire. Firing a lot of rockets like that as well, you know, even though as a pilot you may not be getting a lot of kills, what you will be doing is, say, destroying. You can destroy all these explosives and you can put a lot of suppressive shock fire onto it on the ground. Something that people don't think of, okay, is that suppression is one thing, alright, but when you have a lot of vibration just hitting the ground like that, it actually will make it, you know, more difficult for people to ADS, because, you know, if you've been in a situation where you're getting mortared constantly or something like that. Okay, missile coming in here. I managed to evade that. Yeah, when you've got a lot of vibration on the ground, you're going to find it just naturally difficult to aim because people are like really thrashing you. And you can see this little group of guys here at the back obviously have really had enough of us. I'm just getting constant locks now. They've completely given up the objective and just obsessed with taking me down. But the stupid thing is, if they just got us so flam, they'd have a lot more, you know, chance of taking us out. If they were a little bit more prepared and working as a team, but they haven't done that for this entire round. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is coming up to the end now because we've nearly taken these bases. So that was my fast little one. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to go and get some sleep. So thanks for watching, guys. My Riven, by the way, I've been so busy this week, so my Riven thing is coming up, but I've got to edit it together. It's going to be a pain for me. I should also say I'm going away this weekend coming up, so I won't be here for 4 or 5 days, so again, you may not expect something. I'll try and put up one of my stock things in the meantime. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.